We're live from Los Angeles, and it is the star-studded event of the D.C. season when Hollywood meets 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. It is the White House Correspondents' Dinner, the place to be tonight. We have live coverage for you right here on MSNBC. Good evening. I'm Chris Jansing. We're just minutes away, we believe, from President Barack Obama and comedian Wanda Sykes taking the stage. Take a look. There's Wanda from a little bit earlier. You have to see this to believe it. This is not what you're used to seeing if you're around the Washington social scene. They have a big red carpet that goes up to the Hilton. And there's the president and the first lady. There are all kinds of people who come out, just normal folks who want to take pictures, try to get autographs. It's been a long time since we've seen a celebrity quotient just like we're seeing tonight. So here's what we're going to see over the next couple of minutes. Right now they're eating. They're having something that includes wild watercress salad, petite filet, sun-dried tomato. No dessert this year. We're going to talk more about that in a moment. And then after the dinner, it's the president. It's been said Mr. Obama has a gift for timing, so we'll see how he does with this crowd tonight. And then comedian and actress Wanda Sykes will take the stage. And when she's done, then everybody goes to the after parties, which is really interesting as well because you see a lot of celebrities waiting in line, which is something you're not used to seeing. Put the blackberries aside. There's a lot of elbows to rub tonight. When else do workaholic politicians and journalists get a chance to schmooze with Hollywood's hottest celebrities? Just a short time ago, we saw rocker Jon Bon Jovi walking in. Teenagers crowding around the rope line were screaming like he was one of the Jonas Brothers. We caught a glimpse of Owen Wilson mingling inside. He's a guest of Newsweek, so is Natalie Portman. Let's bring back Washington Times style reporter Stephanie Green and Washington Times video reporter Elizabeth Glover, who together write Green and Glover. They've been busy watching what's going on. Stephanie, give us a little of your fashionista sense. What are you seeing? Stephanie, are you there?
I can pick up for Stephanie if you'd like.
Sure, Liz, that'd be great.
Sure. Well, gosh, you know, I think we're seeing, as Stephanie said a little bit earlier, quite a bit of a glitz, but a fair amount of restraint as well, given that the country, the economic situation right now is less than stellar. It's a little bit toned down compared to a couple of years ago. But at the same time, the star quotient has just increased exponentially. I think a couple of years ago, Perez Hilton was one of the biggest names, and I love Perez. I think his sense of humor is fantastic. But here we have Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore, Kevin Bacon, Kira Sedgwick, Jon Bon Jovi. I mean, it's really A-list crowd, and I think it's sort of telling of what's happening, what's going on in D.C. right now. It's an interesting time to be here because I was just in New York a week ago for the Tribeca Film Festival. Hadn't been there since Fashion Week and noticed that, you know, the country is definitely hitting some tough times, but one of the things that we benefit from here in D.C. is that there is a little bit of isolation from that. We're slightly buffered because the government is seated here. So it's one of the places where it's okay to still sort of have a bit of a party and to party on, if you will. So I think we're all excited to see what Obama is going to say, wondering if he will venture into Special Olympics territory, but curious to see if he makes any news.
All right, we're going to get back to our friends there in D.C. in just a little bit. But something you may not know is that the proceeds from the annual White House Correspondents' Dinner actually go toward funding journalism scholarships, and they'll be announced tonight. $132,000 in scholarships will be awarded. Also, and we mentioned this just a bit ago, attendees tonight are not going to get dessert. That money is more than $13,000, and it's going to go to a local D.C. homeless shelter.